Look, dealing with an injury is one of the toughest things anyone can go through. And on top of all the stress and pain, trying to find the right legal help can feel, well, just completely overwhelming. So in this explainer, we're going to cut right through all that noise. This is your clear, straightforward guide to 5 of the top personal injury attorneys in New Jersey to help you figure out your best next steps. And let's be really clear about what's at stake here. This quote on the screen, it absolutely nails it. Choosing an attorney isn't just some small detail on a checklist. It is a critical, crucial decision that could directly impact your ability to cover your medical bills, make up for lost wages, and get the long-term care you might need. You know, personal injury law in New Jersey can be a real maze, filled with all sorts of potential traps. And that's exactly why your choice of attorney matters so much. Think of this as your guide through that landscape, helping you make a choice that you feel confident and empowered by. So, where do you even start? We've put together a list of 5 highly rated New Jersey firms. Each one is known for having a really strong track record of fighting for people who've been injured. Let's walk through what makes each of them a top contender. All right, so here are the 5 firms we're going to be talking about. We're going to kick things off with a special spotlight on our first firm, and then we'll break down the key strengths of the other 4. This is our game plan for the next few minutes. Okay, let's kick things off with that in-depth look. We're going to start with a firm that's highly recommended for its really personalized approach, the law offices of Jeffrey S. Hasson. First up, the law offices of Jeffrey S. Hasson. The thing you hear about them again and again is the dedicated personal attention they give to every single client. And with offices in both Teaneck and Union City, they're really accessible to folks all across northern New Jersey. Now, when you see a number like 30 plus, what does that really mean? We're talking about more than 3 decades of experience focused specifically on representing injury victims. That's in everything from car accidents and slip and falls to really complex construction and workplace injury cases. So, how does all that experience actually help you? Well, it boils down to 3 key strengths. You're getting decades of real courtroom experience, a proven history of winning tough, complex cases, and a genuine client-first approach. And that last one, clear communication, that can be an absolute game changer when you're going through such a stressful process. Now this right here, this is huge, and it's a concept you absolutely need to understand. The firm works on what's called a contingency fee basis. Plain and simple, it means you face 0 upfront financial risk. You don't pay them a dime in legal fees unless they win your case and get you compensation. It completely levels the playing field. All right, now let's dive into the other 4 proven leaders on our list. Each one brings something unique to the table, and we're going to cover exactly what makes each of them a top-tier choice. Okay, next on our list, Ram Law. This firm was founded by some really seasoned trial lawyers, and they have earned a serious reputation for being one of the most aggressive litigation firms in the entire state. So what's their key strength? They are always ready for a fight. Think about it. When an insurance company tries to lowball you with a weak offer, Ram Law is the kind of firm that doesn't blink. They're ready to take it to the courtroom to get the best possible results for their clients. And with offices all over central New Jersey, they are a force to be reckoned with. Next, let's talk about Peter N. Davis & Associates. This firm has a really long and respected history, serving folks in New Jersey from their office in Paterson all the way back since 1989. But what really makes them stand out is their strong focus on workers' compensation cases. They have a special dedication to helping injured workers navigate what can be, let's be honest, a totally frustrating and complicated system. And they do it all while maintaining a great reputation for integrity and compassion. Now for a major player in the region, Garces, Grabler, and LeBrocq. They've got a huge presence not just across New Jersey, but over in Philadelphia too. This is definitely one of the largest firms on our list. And wow, just look at that number. The firm has recovered over $1 billion for its clients. That's billion with a B. That kind of track record makes them one of the most successful firms for plaintiffs in the whole area. So, how do they do it? Well, having a large, diverse legal team means they have some serious firepower. We're talking deep resources and experts who can tackle the absolute toughest cases out there, like medical malpractice, defective products, and catastrophic injuries. And rounding out our list today is Bramnick, Grabas, Arnold, and Mangan. They're based in Scotch Plains and are really recognized for providing comprehensive and compassionate legal representation. What you get here is a team that's ready to handle pretty much any kind of injury case you can think of, from car accidents all the way to wrongful death claims. They're also really known for their deep roots in the community and a powerful commitment to client service, which has made them a trusted name across the state. Okay, so we've just walked through 5 absolutely top-notch firms. But the big question remains, right? How do you pick the one that's the right fit for you? Let's switch gears and get into some practical advice to help you make that final decision. So here's a super practical checklist to help you out. First, match the firm's experience to your specific case. Second, find out if they're truly ready to go to trial. That's huge. Third, prioritize communication. You need a team that will actually talk to you and keep you in the loop. Next, consider their resources. And finally, always confirm those contingency fee terms right from the start. At the end of the day, it all boils down to this. Your goal is to find an attorney who not only has the right experience, but who also makes you feel confident and supported. That's why scheduling a few consultations is so important. Get a feel for their approach, and honestly, you have to trust your gut. So I'm going to leave you with this one question to really think about. After seeing these options and knowing what to look for, which attorney and which approach truly feel right for your specific situation? Answering that for yourself, that's your next and most important step.